Live from the Gin and Granary Steakhouse in Wall, the Concho Valley Homepage High School Football Preview Show starts now.
Football Preview Show. I'm Ryan Compeau. To the right of me, Sabrina Hoover. To the left of me, Shelbie Rhodes.
And I'm Keion Russell. And before we start here today, we'll be having a $25 gift card available for HEB right here. If you scan on the code, you'll be able to enter for that prize. Now, we start our previews with the lone 6A school in the Concho Valley. That's the Central Bobcats under second-year head coach Kevin Crane. Let's take a look to see how they're preparing for this 2022 season.
The Central Bobcats hosted their first day of two-a-day practices this morning. The stadium was full of energy and excitement, and the Bobcats look focused for this 2022 season.
We're excited to be out here this year. We've got a good group, a good senior class, and so, to be honest, what we're really trying to do is just improve. We got to improve in every phase of the game, offense, defense, special teams, and we're constantly trying to do that. So really the message is just to continue to work, continue to improve, and get better every day.
The Bobcats ended 2021 with a 4-7 record, finishing 4th in District 2 6A. Under second-year head coach Kevin Crane, the Bobcats have worked this offseason to ensure more success heading into this season.
Our guys showed up on time, ready to go this morning. We asked them to be here at 6 o'clock a.m. A lot of them were here in the building at 5:30, and so, just a lot of excitement for the start of football season. And, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You wait all summer and you put in a lot of work all summer to get to this point, and now we're finally here, so it's exciting, and it was a good morning.
It's great to get back out here and play again with teammates last year, so hopefully we can do something with it. Do better than last year, make the playoffs, win something.
The Cats will now be in a 6-team district and look to reclaim dominance this year. Central will look to extend its impressive playoff streak to 13 this season, and that all starts Game 1 against Colleen Shoemaker.
We feel really confident about what we're going to do this year because, we start off with Shoemaker, and we beat them last year, then El Paso here, beat them last year. So, pretty confident.
And we are now joined by second-year head coach for the Central Bobcats, head coach Kevin Crane. Thank you for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Coach. Now, with this being your second year as head coach for the Bobcats, what did you take from your first season? And now knowing that you have a full year under your belt, how does that help you going into this 2022 season?
Well, I think anything that you do, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, and so I was familiar with the program, being the offensive coordinator there for 12 years, so obviously familiar with the program. But, once you're behind the desk of the head coach, it's a little bit different. And so, like I said, just the longer you do something, the more used to you get. And, looking forward to having a great year.
Yeah, kind of harping on the team. After coming to the practice last week, it was full of energy, excitement in the building. Everyone seemed excited to be there. How important will that be for this team to always play with energy and toughness come this season when they face those tough opponents?
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of excitement. We've got a good core group of guys, and they're chomping at the bit, We've had some great practices up to this point. We've had good off-season, good summer, qualified for state 7-on-7, and then so they were eager to get back in the building and get going. And so up to this point, practice has been good, and the kids are excited.
That's good to hear. And your team has an impressive playoff streak of 12. What is it going to take for your team this season to extend that to 13?
Well, the main thing, I think, is just take it one game at a time. We talk to our guys all the time about controlling what you can control, and we can control showing up daily, having a great attitude, playing with great effort, and we control those things. And so we're going to take it one game at a time and try to win one game a week. That's a big goal of ours, and we talk to our guys about that. Win one game a week, and if we can do that, everything else will take care of itself. Okay.
And like you were saying, control what you can control. You have 10 starters returning to this team in 2022. How pivotal will that role? How will that be to the overall success for this team this 2022 season?
Yeah, it's a great core group of guys coming back, and they've got some experience, and that's always important, And it's a good group, like you said. They're eager. They're eager to play, and they're eager to play for each other, and so. When you have a core group of guys coming back like that, it's beneficial.
All right, Coach. And real quick before we get out of here, what can we expect come Game 1 from your Central Bobcats?
Well, I mean, just we have 3 team goals that we talk about a lot is be a team, be the most excited to play, and be the best at doing your job. And those are 3 things that we try to accomplish every game. And if we can accomplish that game 1, then we've met our goals.
All righty. Thank you, Coach. Let's send it over to Shelbie Rhodes for more on the Lakeview Chiefs.
Lakeview is looking to prove doubters wrong in the 2022 season. I got the chance to catch up with the Chiefs on the upcoming season.
Last season, the Chiefs went 3-8, beating Brownfield, Fabens, and Big Spring. Coach Guevara says that staying focused is the key this season.
We've got to make sure we improve in what we're trying to accomplish on Friday daily and stay focused on what we got to do.
For the first time in 2 years, the Chiefs will not automatically qualify for the playoffs in their new 5-team division, and quarterback Bryce Medley says he loves being counted as the underdogs.
I love it because it pushes us to, get better each day. Nobody really expects us to do much this season, and we just want to go out there and prove everybody wrong.
Going into the new season, the Chiefs are sticking to what they know, hard work and pushing each other to get through the adversity.
We try to stick to our philosophy and play fast, play together, be mentally tough, throughout the adversity, whether it's psychologically or mentally or physically.
We're still doing the same things. We're just, working harder, pushing each other more and more every day.
The Chiefs get their season started Friday, August 12th in a scrimmage against Fort Stockton, who dropped down to Division II this season.
We go from 4A down to 3A. The Wall Hawks looking to bounce back from an unusual season in Hawk fashion, going 5-5 last year, but bringing back a ton of talent off last year's team.
There's some expectations from them. I think they understand how good they could be. It's going to take a lot of cohesiveness and coming together, but I think that they understand how good that they can be.
The Hawks are coming off a season where they went 5-5, doing well against their competition while starting a lot of freshmen and sophomores.
We have a lot of new, younger guys on the team this year and a lot of returning players, so we're just ready to go.
18 returners that got pivotal experience last year that will pay dividends this year.
You just kind of build on the lessons that they learned, that we can take from last season. We gained a ton of experience with those younger kids. That's going to pay dividends this year. I think they're going to be a lot more confident coming in.
Coming into a season where the Hawks dropped down to District 2, 3A Division II, that is filled with Concho Valley opponents.
It feels good to play around the area more, just see those other teams. I think it's going to be fun.
I am now joined by the head ball coach of the Wall Hawks, Mr. Houston Guy. Houston, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Good to be here.
Yeah. First scrimmage for you guys last week. What are you guys taking from that to this week in practice?
I thought we looked very good last week. I thought we looked fast defensively. I thought we looked very physical offensively. We want to continue to build on that. I think that the big thing is coming out of this second scrimmage, one is to stay healthy. Coming into your first game of the season, you want to be, hitting on all cylinders, and you don't want to really be missing anybody. So healthy is the key. And you still want to look good, and you want to look a little more polished than you looked last week.
Midland Christian for you guys Friday night for the second week of scrimmages before we kick off the 2022 season next Friday night. What are you guys hoping to take away from that to shift to Eastland next Friday?
Midland Christian is going to come in, and they're going to be a big physical team. We got to be able to handle their size, interior in the trenches, so to speak. We've got to be able to handle both sides of the ball. We would like to see those guys kind of take charge of the game, or the scrimmage that is, and then hopefully see some of our speed on the perimeter. Offensively, we'd like to see some more of that. We saw a little bit of that last week. We'd like to see that continue and be a little bit more explosive.
I'm calling it kind of a gauntlet of a non-district schedule for you guys, with you guys opening up with Eastland, Cisco, and then, Jim Ned coming to town. How is that going to prep you guys for, district play?
We've always been a team that never really have shied away from competition in the preseason. We've always played a really, really tough preseason. And so I do think that gears you toward the second phase of your schedule, which is your district games, and then it's just going to prepare you and launch you into your postseason, which is your playoffs. And we use those games to challenge our kids, to challenge our schemes, and to make sure that we're able to cover certain formations or certain plays defensively, and able to move the ball on certain defenses that might give us problems. And so we really use that as a test and a tool to kind of gauge where we're at.
Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you didn't get lost on your way here. I know it's kind of a long drive.
It was a long drive. Yeah, no, it's pretty nice.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. We'll send it over to Shelbie and Sabrina with more on our Concho Valley High School football preview show.
Coming up after the break, we'll hear from TLCA Eagles head coach Matt Jones about the upcoming season and the success they had in their offseason.
The Gin and Granary Steakhouse in Wall, Texas is now open, and they're serving up steakhouse favorites both old and new. From our delicious hand-cut steaks, signature sandwiches, our delectable side treats, and our handcrafted burgers, there is something for every appetite here at the Gin and Granary. Don't forget to wet your whistle while you're here, and we look forward to feeding you soon. The Gin and Granary is located at 8336 Loop 570 in Wall.
ConchoValleyHomepage.com isn't just a website or an app for San Angelo. It's your connection to everything in the Concho Valley. From Wall to Christoval, Miles to Grape Creek, people have turned to Concho Valley Homepage over 2 million times with webcasts, news alerts, and website exclusives, all completely free behind zero paywalls or surveys. ConchoValleyHomepage.com isn't just news for San Angelo. It's keeping you connected to the Concho Valley.
Welcome back. Make sure to scan the QR code behind me for a chance to win a $25 gift card to HEB. Moving on from Class 4A on to 3A, where a meet of the Concho Valley teams sit, a team ready to make some noise, the TLCA Eagles.
I had a lot of fun doing it, and that confidence that you get from being there and being right there with those teams is huge. I'm hoping it's just going to roll right into the season.
TLCA is welcoming back 8 starters on offense, and senior Kelby Thomas is ready to get on the field and has trust in his team.
That just boosted our mentality to go out and win during the season because we know our skills there, and now we know that our linemen are there to, bring the house.
Even though the Eagles have had a rough few seasons, head coach Matt Jones is confident in the physicality of his team.
Get to games, making sure that they understand that even though we haven't won, we've been in some close games with some good teams, and that we're not afraid to be physical with anybody.
The Eagles did not just stop at 7-on-7, though. This team has been in the weight room getting ready all summer long.
We were in the weight room almost every day. Had a bunch of guys showing up, just ready to go out there and work hard, put it all on the line.
Well, we are joined here with Matt Jones, head coach of TLCA. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so going back to that 7-on-7 tournament, I just kind of want to talk about how proud, what made you the most proud of your athletes after leaving College Station?
Just the way we competed. We showed up and played with the best teams there and had a lot of success, and we wish we'd played longer, but it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it.
Hearing from your athletes how hard they worked this offseason, what are some key things you were looking for and saw from your team in two-a-days?
I was looking for some senior leadership, and we got that. We had some guys get injured and needed some guys to step up, and our seniors kind of led us through that, so it was good to see.
And then looking back the last 2 seasons, it's kind of been a rough time for your program. What are your new goals for this upcoming football season for you and your team?
The last 2 years have been tough. We've been in a district where we were the smallest 3A Division I in the whole state. We're one person above that cut line, and now that we've dropped down, we're expecting to win now. It's our time to do that.
And a pretty decent sized returning class. How key are those guys in stepping up in this new division?
It's huge, and we don't have just our seniors that are returners or anything like that. Most of my guys have been on varsity since they were freshmen, trying to build this program to where it is, and it's going to be fun to see what they can do going into. Some of them are going into year 4, so it'll be pretty impressive to see what they can do.
And then just with our few time that we have left, what are your new goals for yourself as a head coach?
Just to stay positive, keep growing as a coach, to lead my team and try to teach things that are outside of football that they'll keep with them for the rest of their lives.
Well, that's all the time that we have.
Right.
Back to you, Keion.
Coming up after the break, we'll highlight the Cristobal Cougars and how they hope to continue their winning ways here in 2022. Despite being in a new district, we'll have more news right here after the break.
The Gin and Granary Steakhouse in Wall, Texas is now open, and they're serving up steakhouse favorites both old and new. From our delicious hand-cut steaks, signature sandwiches, our delectable side treats, and our handcrafted burgers, there is something for every appetite here at the Gin and Granary. Don't forget to wet your whistle while you're here, and we look forward to feeding you soon. The Gin and Granary is located at 8336 Loop 570 in Wall.
ConchoValleyHomepage.com isn't just a website or an app for San Angelo. It's your connection to everything in the Concho Valley. From Wall to Cristobal, Miles to Grape Creek, people have turned to Concho Valley Homepage over 2 million times with webcasts, news alerts, and website exclusives, all completely free behind zero paywalls or surveys. ConchoValleyHomepage.com isn't just news for San Angelo. It's keeping you connected to the Concho Valley.
Our Concho Valley Homepage 2022 high school football preview show. The Cristobal Cougars are dropping down this upcoming season, but hoping to continue their dominant success. Let's take a look.
We were able to catch up with Coach Otho about the challenges this new district presents.
A new district gives us a chance to see new teams, new faces, new places. We're really excited about it. It's a new chapter in the program to where we can start building on, like I said, new teams, new opponents, things like that.
The Cougars have seen a ton of success here over the course of the last 4 seasons. They have tallied a record of 39-10 under the 7th-year head coach. We got the opportunity to speak with some of the players on their goals and expectations coming into this season.
Hey, every year, football season is win on myself, and without it, I'm a little lost, so I'm glad to be here.
You know, district champs, that's what we're looking into. We want to go pretty deep in the playoffs, and for me personally, I'm just trying to be the best player I can be out there.
We're now joined by the head coach of the Cristobal Cougars, Coach Casey Otho. Coach, thank you for being here with us and giving us a second to just talk about the upcoming season. Talk us through two-a-days for y'all. What has been some of the biggest areas of focus for the upcoming season?
Well, our main area of focus every year, and no different this year, is to start completely over from the beginning. We start the process all over again, come in there like nobody remembers anything from last year, and we just take it from there.
Coach, I think a question everybody wants to know, how do you continue the success that you've had here in the last 4 years? Coming up with a record of 39-10, what would be the key piece this season to keep the ball rolling?
Well, we just got to have belief. That's what we focus on, belief. Our players believe in the system. Our players believe in our defense. They believe in our offense. They believe in each other. And I know I'm going to get the most out of them guys on every Friday night. And that kind of makes my job a little bit easier.
Moving from Division II to Division I with a whole new group of teams, how important or special is it that y'all get to face El Dorado as y'all's first game, season opener, and keeping that rivalry alive?
Well, we discussed it last year when we knew we were going to be moving up, and we just want to keep that tradition going. It's a short drive for both sides, and the kids know each other. They like competing against each other.
And how does the way last season ended fuel you guys with extra motivation heading into this season? Losing on a heartbreaker like that, what does that do for the team, you know, their motivation and determination for this upcoming season?
Well, we've talked about it. It didn't happen to us, it happened for us. And that's kind of what we're hanging our hat on, you know, it's things to learn from. And it was just meant to be, and everything that we do from here on out is up to us.
What are some of your goals for maybe yourself as a coach and for your team for the upcoming season?
We're trying not to stay complacent in any aspect of the game.
Coach, how excited are you to compete in a new district with all new teams? Obviously, with doing that, it presents new challenges and unfamiliar faces. So what will be a key testament and challenge for your team this season?
It gives our players an opportunity to not be able to look back of what we've done in the past against other schools and other teams. You know, have a fresh start. It's more challenging as far as mentally and practice and things like that because we can't hang our hat on this is what happened last year or anything like that.
All right, well, that's all the time we have. Let's send it over to Sabrina.
And coming up after the break, we will hear from second-year head coach Justin Morris to highlight his very best Falcons.
Gin and Granary Steakhouse in Wall, Texas is now open, and they're serving up steakhouse favorites both old and new. From our delicious hand-cut steaks, signature sandwiches, our delectable side treats, and our handcrafted burgers, there is something for every appetite here at the Gin and Granary. Don't forget to wet your whistle while you're here, and we look forward to feeding you soon. The Gin and Granary is located at 8336 Loop 570 in Wall.
ConchoValleyHomepage.com isn't just a website or an app for San Angelo. It's your connection to everything in the Concho Valley. From Wall to Christoval, Miles to Grape Creek, people have turned to Concho Valley Homepage over 2 million times with webcasts, news alerts, and website exclusives, all completely free behind zero paywalls or surveys. ConchoValleyHomepage.com isn't just news for San Angelo. It's keeping you connected to the Concho Valley.
Scan the QR code behind me to enter to win a $25 gift card to HEB. Now to shrink the field, we head over to six-man football where we meet our Justin Morris and his very best Falcons.
Everybody wants to win a district championship, so ours isn't going to be any different.
For the second time in the last 3 seasons, the Falcons finished the year at 4-5. It's been 3 years since Very Best has had a winning season, but are hoping 2022 will be a season of success.
I mean, they got us in last, so I think we do have a young team, but we're not a last place team. I know that. I know we can go out there. I know we can play. We can compete with everybody in our district, no matter what.
The Falcons are entering a new season with second-year head coach Justin Morris. He will help lead this young team for this upcoming football season.
The sophomores and the freshmen, they need this from y'all this week, or this year I really need y'all to focus on this, this, and this. And he helps you succeed in that goal.
All 5 1A Division I teams are in the same district after the UIL realignment. The new 5-team district features new competition like Menard and Robert Lee. Having a young team up against some new faces strengthens the meaning of leadership within this team.
Really bought into the idea of building a program long-term, not just focusing on themselves, which is hard sometimes to get a 14, 15, 16-year-old kid to do, but they've really bought into it, so I'm proud of them for that.
And now we are joined with Justin Morris, head coach of the Very Best Falcons. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, no problem.
So kind of looking back at that package, you know, you guys have some new competition, including Menard, Robert Lee, kind of plus brought in athletes. What does that do for the team morale?
You know, these guys, even though we're a young team, they know the competition level that's out there. Obviously, Water Valley left our district, and they made a deep run in the playoffs last year. But they know that Menard coming out of 11-man, and we played Robert Lee last year, who was a good football team. So we realized that even though Water Valley is no longer in our district, that with some of the teams that are in there now, that it hasn't gotten any easier, and we know what's ahead of us. And you know, we have Erie County in our district too, is a great football team, so we understand the challenges that are ahead of us, but I think that they have a pretty good idea of what's coming and are ready for that.
You mentioned that younger group of athletes. Being a younger core group, how important is it for them to really step up and take charge of the team?
Yeah, it's super important, and they understand that. We've put that on their shoulders. We even put it on their shoulders starting last year, because a lot of these guys that are sophomores started or got a lot of playing time as freshmen. So we have 24 guys out right now, and 17 of those are either freshmen or sophomores. So we've kind of told them, you know, somebody's got to step into the leadership role, and if it's a sophomore, then it's a sophomore. But we lost our leader last year in Marcus Ojeda as a graduating senior, so to me, it doesn't make any difference what classification you are. We need somebody to step in.
And then in that interview with Hunter Tucker, he kind of stated they have y'all in last, but y'all aren't a last-place team. What does that do for you as a coach to hear how confident your athletes are going into this new season? As mentality-wise, what does that do for you?
I mean, it's great for us, and I don't let them have that mentality. I mean, we all see all that and hear all the talk and everything, but I don't put any stock in that, because a lot of people don't see those kids like I do every day. So for them to say that and have that mentality, that's already half the battle right there, in my opinion.
So going into the upcoming season, what are some goals that you might have for yourself and for your team as well?
I really don't have any goals for myself. It's all about the team, and I try to put that same mentality into those kids that it doesn't matter. we obviously have goals like everybody else does to win a district championship, make the playoffs and everything. But as far as for myself, I just want to see these guys succeed and be successful. And if we can do that, then I've done my job. So I don't really have any personally for myself, but I want to see these guys play to the best of their ability. So that's obviously a team goal. And like everybody else and every other coach you probably talked to, we want to be in the playoffs and push for a district championship.
And then kind of going back to that younger core group, you know, like what have you seen from the seniors kind of leading those younger kids, especially going into a new football season where they haven't got as much exposure?
Yeah, I mean, our seniors we have 2 seniors, but they've really stepped up and they've embraced these younger guys in the role that they're going to have to play. And those seniors understand that for us to be successful, that there's going to have to be underclassmen that are successful and that may lead this team. And so they've really risen to the challenge on that of being fine with some of these younger guys being key parts of what we do.
And just to end us out, talk us through two-a-days. How was it for y'all as a team overall?
Oh, as a team overall, I mean, the last 2 years that I've been the head coach here, two-a-days with these guys has been great. They are yes sir, no sir. They're hardworking kids. They'll do whatever you ask them to. So really, as a coach, you can't really ask for anything more. They come out, you know, and show up and like I said, do anything that we ask them to. So really, if they're doing that, it makes our job a lot easier. So that's the effort right there to me is half the battle.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us, Coach. Back to you guys, Brian.
And now we'll have a look at some of the games we'll be highlighting next week as the 2022 high school football season gets ready to get kicked off. The first game we'll have a 6-man game. Arion County takes on Buena Vista August 26th at home. That game is surely going to be competitive. Then we have Menard on the 26th as well versus Austin Hill Country. That's another 6-man game for you. Now moving on to 11-man. We have Central and Colleen Shoemaker. Lakeview versus La Mesa and Cristoval versus El Dorado. Now again, those are 11-man games, so it's highly intense and competitive games. Ryan?
Yeah, as we continue our spotlight games through week 1, a top 25 showdown, the people here at Gin and Granary will have their eyes on as Wall makes the trip to Abilene to take on Eastland. The Hawks coming in at number 18 in the preseason Dave Campbell Texas football preseason poll. Eastland coming in at number 23 in 3A. And then how about this for an opener in 2A, a crossover between Division II and Division I, 9th-ranked Coleman coming to the Concho Valley to take on 13th-ranked Mason. The Puncher Dome, a lot of excitement to have of that one. And as a reminder, one more time, we'll throw up our QR code for those that can scan it one more time to get your chance of a $25 gift card. I know if I was at home, this is going straight to groceries. But hey, you know, that's what you got to do sometimes. We appreciate you joining us from the Gin and Granary and our Concho Valley homepage preview show. One more time, Sabrina Hoover, I'm Ryan Compeau, Keion Russell, and Shelbie Rhodes. We appreciate you tuning in. Have a great night. Friday Night Football and Inside the Game kicks off next Friday, 10:15. We'll see you then.